Our reporters are on the ground in Haryana and telling us that the cyber police station in Nuh has also been targeted. Remember, a cyber police station has been attacked in Haryana's Nuh. 3 police vehicles were burned. Bus has been looted as well. Our sources are telling us this was in retaliation. The attack was in a retaliation to the crackdown on the cyber thugs, because the Haryana police went after the cyber thugs. And the crackdown was on that, and now this was an attack and retaliation on that. So clearly an attempt not just to target another group or indulge in arson on the streets, target police personnel. That appears to be on the agenda for these arsonists and rioters. They need to now face the law. Look at what they have done even to police vehicles in the cyber police station. You looked at that report sent in by my colleague Himanshu Mishra just about a short while ago, and now Shreya Chatterjee is also joining me. Shreya, you've been on the ground speaking to the locals, trying to get us a ground report. What is this situation like? Because it's not just about streets anymore. They are deliberately targeting police stations too.
Well, Pooja, it's very important to point out that why the cyber police station of Nuh has been under attack. It's because that is one of those police stations which has been behind a massive crackdown against cyber thugs in Mewat. Remember, Mewat is right now the cyber hotspot of India. Somewhere down the line, police sources have confirmed to us that those who attacked the cyber police station had also done sought revenge at the guard of a communal violence. At least 200 people had looted a bus, and then they rammed the bus into the walls of the cyber police station and then went inside, pelted stones. This was a terrible situation. What we know, 8 to 10 police officials were there. They had to fire in air and then leave the spot. It's a very difficult situation that they faced entire night. But yet again, important to point out that we can't just call this a communal violence. This was a targeted attack where cyber criminals, somewhere down the line, the links of those criminals, they were trying to seek revenge. And in the garb of a communal violence, they heavily attacked the cyber police station, which is right now one of those police stations which has actually led a massive crackdown in Haryana and Mewat.
Shreya, this is a very direct attempt. This is to hit and target the police so that their resources take a hit, so that the police do not have enough resources on the ground. But attacking a cyber police thana basically means you went after the cyber thugs, you indulged in a crackdown against them. Now that the opportunity has come for these rioters and arsonists, they will come after the cops even. The audacity and no fear of law and order. This is where an example will have to be set. Look at what they have done. This is irrespective. Any group that has indulged in this amount of violence. Remember, Gurugram, Nuh, Sohna has massive residential localities, educational institutions like schools. We even saw a bus there that around which the vehicles have been burned down. This is terrible, and this should not be allowed to continue by the Haryana administration. Shreya, thank you very much for now. I will now play across the report sent in by Shreya. She's been reporting consistently through yesterday since the violence erupted. What did the local residents tell her? What is the situation on the ground? Our reporters are there. This is Shreya's report coming up.
The clashes that erupted in Mewat, Haryana, had spread to Sohna as well. As one travels to Nuh, what you can see in Sohna itself is that there has been there's been a heavy clash that's also resulted in these local vendors' shops being gutted down. We can see the other shops have also been gutted with fire. We can see the remains of a scooty that was also engulfed in fire. This is one of the shops that you see was gutted yesterday in the communal tension that erupted in Sohna. And we'll go across to some of the locals to understand what exactly transpired. कितने बजे की घटना हो गई यहाँ पर?
जी मैम 4 बजे से स्टार्टिंग हुआ था और लगभग रात के 9, साढ़े 9, 10 बजे तक।
पुलिस प्रशासन कोई
पुलिस प्रशासन नहीं थी। जो पुलिस थी उनके साथ थी वो।
किनके साथ थी?
जो झगड़ा जिन्होंने किया है, जिन्होंने शुरुआत की थी, वो उनके साथ थी पुलिस।
हुआ क्या?
हुआ मैडम, नुह वाला घटना जो हुई है उसके अगेंस्ट यहाँ प्रोटेस्ट कर रहे थे वो। पता नहीं अचानक कैसे और क्या माहौल हुआ कि अचानक हिंसा भड़क उठी।
So as you can see, he's saying that even the house had come under the attack from the people here in Sohna. What we do know that he's suggesting that from what happened in Nuh, there was a protest that was subsequently taking place, and then this is the kind of
ये मेरा घर है जी। आज तक हमारी सोना में सारा भाईचारा अमन चैन से रहता आया है। कभी कोई किसी 36 बिरादरी में कोई भी ना इत्तेफाक आज तक नहीं हुई है। पता नहीं ये लोग कहां से आए, किस रूप में आए। लगभग 3-4-5 घंटा हिंसा चली, उसके बाद कुछ नहीं बचा, सारा खाक कर गई जी। ये लगातार 1.5 घंटा फायर हुआ है, पत्थर बजाए हैं। वो मेरा मेन गेट है, मैंने अगर ताला नहीं लगाया होता और मैंने अपने बच्चे बाहर ना निकाले होते तो शायद हो सकता था कि आज मेरा घर इस हालत में नहीं होता जी।
This is an extremely troublesome situation that we are reporting from Sohna. We only hope that the administration wakes up and takes stringent actions against the miscreants who were behind these incidents. With video journalist Dalveer, this is Shreya Chatterjee for India Today.
हरियाणा के मेवात में भगवा यात्रा पर हुए हमले के बाद दो गुटों में हिंसा जो है जिस तरीके से भड़की है, उसकी आग अब धीरे धीरे सोहना तक पहुंच गई है। इस वक्त हम मौजूद है गुरुग्राम के सोहना में। आपको तस्वीरें दिखा दें कि सोहना की तरफ जाने वाले रास्ते को फिलहाल पुलिस की तरफ से बैरिकेड बंद करके रोक दिया गया है। तमाम गाड़ियों को वापस जाने की हिदायत जो है वो दी जा रही है। पुलिस का कड़ा बंदोबस्त जो है वो किया गया है कि यहाँ से अगर आप आगे जाते हैं तो जान का खतरा जो है वो बन सकता है, क्योंकि काफी ज्यादा यहाँ पर अगर कहा जाए तो मॉब इकट्ठा है, हिंसा घटनाएं हो रही हैं। फिलहाल वहां पर जाने की इजाजत जो है वो फिलहाल पुलिस की तरफ से नहीं दी जा रही है। सिर्फ पुलिसकर्मी जो हैं उन्हीं को जाने की इजाजत जो है वो दी जा रही है। आप देख सकते हैं कि तमाम ये गाड़ियां हैं जो कि आगे की तरफ जाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, जिनके घर हैं उनको फिलहाल यहाँ से डाइवर्ट जो है वो फिलहाल ट्रैफिक पुलिस की तरफ से किया जा रहा है। यहाँ से तकरीबन अगर कहा जाए तो आधा किलोमीटर की दूरी पर पुलिस के आला अधिकारी खुद मौके पर है, पूरी स्थिति का जायजा ले रहे हैं कि क्या कुछ वहां पर परिस्थितियां हैं। अभी आप देख सकते हैं कि ये पुलिस की गाड़ी है, फिलहाल इन्हीं को जाने की इजाजत जो है वो फिलहाल यहाँ पर दी जा रही है।
Sushant Mehra, Shreya Chatterjee, Himanshu Mishra and many more colleagues from India Today are there on the ground to tell you what is exactly unfolding in different parts. We are talking about Mewat, we are talking about Sohna and Gurugram. This is getting closer to national capital Delhi. Borders will also be on alert. But even in Gurugram, Sohna specifically, remember, there are massive residential localities. There are schools, educational institutions. For now, Gurugram has where Section 144 also imposed in Nu. In Gurugram, in Sohna, educational institutions shut in Gurugram district. And if you are a resident of these areas, heading to these areas, take extreme caution because the situation is still very sensitive.